after the 2 days, he left for Galilee. Now Jesus himself had pointed out that a prophet has no honor in his own city. When he arrives to Galilee, the Galileans welcomed him. They had seen all that he had done in Jerusalem and Passover festival, for they also had been there. Once more he visited Cana in Galilee. Right here, this is Cana in Galilee. Where he had turned the water into wine. And there was a certain royal official whose son lay sick at Capernaum. When this man heard that Jesus had arrived in Galilee from Judea, he went to him and begged him to come and heal him, who was close to death. Unless you people see signs and wonders, Jesus told him, you will never believe. The royal official said, Sir, come down before my child dies. Go, Jesus replied, your son will live. The man took Jesus at his word and departed. While he was still on the way, his servants met him with the news that his boy was living. When he inquired as the time when his son got better, they said to him, yesterday at 1 in the afternoon, the fever left him. Then the father realized that this was the exact time at what Jesus had said to him, your son will live. So he and his whole household believed. This was the second sign Jesus performed after coming from Judea to Galilee. Isn't it beautiful? Correct. Friends, this here is the village of Cana of Galilee, and this is the second sign which happened. We read about it right now from John 4:43. Right now we're going to be leaving Cana. We're going to be actually getting on a road, called the ancient Via Maris, which is a 4,000-year-old road, and it began from Egypt and it ended in Mesopotamia. And we believe that this is the road which Jesus took to Capernaum. Let's open John 2:12. John 2:12. John 2. After this, I want you to look at now John 2 up until the verse 11 speaks about the miracle at Cana, turning water into wine. 12 speaks about where Jesus went after that, okay? So listen, I'm going to read 11. What Jesus did here in Cana, Galilee was the first of the signs through which he revealed his glory, and his disciples believed in him. This is the first miracle, okay? Number 12, verse 12. After this, he went down to Capernaum with his mother and brothers and his disciples. There they stayed for a few days. What did he do? Okay, I want you to take a look at the road, how it begins to go down. This is the road, meaning this is the road. Okay? Take a look. We're in a decline right now, right? It's declining. It's heading down. And we're heading down to Capernaum, and we're going to take this road Via Maris, which means the way of the sea, which is the only path which leads to Capernaum, or which led to Capernaum back then. I want you to take a look at the road, how it's going to go down. I'm going to show you where Jesus went down. Take a look in front of you. These are olive groves. Just imagine Jesus saying, you are the light of the world. Let your light right over here shine upon others, so they too can see your good doings, so they too can glorify the name of your Lord. Because our belief, he said to us, do not act like the Pharisees, right? But if you say that, don't pray in front of others. If you wish to be glorified by others, then you got your reward on earth. Don't expect to get your reward in heaven. But if you go to your room, you shut the door, you pray by yourselves, your reward will be great, and it will be accepted by the Father. So if that's the case, if you're not supposed to pray in front of others to show them I'm a good person, I pray, then how will my actions reflect to others my faith if I'm a good person? Jesus taught us how to be good people. Matthew 5, 6, and 7. 3 chapters is a summary act. If we take the teachings of Christ, then people will. We live in wicked times. We live in wicked times. But if we act accordingly to His word, people will begin to say, this person is amazing. Why can't I be like that? And then once they learn, it's because of that man who lived here 2,000 years ago, who was a Galilean. Most likely several people or many people will begin to ask questions. And once they ask questions regarding that man, they will be enlightened. It's their own journey, that everybody's own journey that they have to take. And who knows, maybe that light will enter their hearts. You are the salt of the earth, God said. What good is it? What good is it if the salt loses its taste without character? Ladies and gentlemen, we are right now in the valley of Tur'an. To right and left hand side, these are olive groves. And later we'll begin descending even further down, all the way to the area of the Sea of Galilee.